Hello everyone and welcome to another game review. Today we have Green Hell. Green Hell is one of those survival games that doesn't just drop you in the jungle. It throws you in, breaks your spirit, and then slowly teaches you how satisfying it feels to finally figure everything out. I went in the game expecting a typical crafting and hunter simulator, but the Green Hell is way more intense. The Amazon rainforest feels alive, not just visually, but mechanically as well. Everything wants a piece of you: bugs, parasite, weather, predators, even your own sanity. I'm going to immediately give you a few things that the game does really well, like the realistic survival mechanics. That's the start of the whole game. It's all about proteins, fats, carbs, hydration, wounds, infections, parasites. Mental health, yes. You can get hallucinations mid game. At the start, the game is going to be stressful, but also incredibly rewarding once you start to understand the ecosystem around you and how everything works in the game. The game has a surprisingly good story. A lot of survival games throw in like a shallow storyline just to give you some context, but Green Hell actually tries. It makes psychological tension with some mystery, and the emotional payoff is better than expected. About the map design, the Amazon feels huge without feeling empty. You slowly learn landmarks, safe spots, dangerous dangerous areas, and shortcuts, which add a sense of mastery over the time. You can also play this game in co-op. You can play with up to 4 people, so you plus 3 more. You also have 3 story modes. 2 of those stories you can play with your friends, and one you have to play solo. I don't have any, like anything negative to say about the game because the game is just, in my eyes, it's like a perfect game, perfect survival game in the Amazon where you actually have to understand everything. Where you gonna build your shelter? Are you gonna build it on the ground? Are you gonna build it up on the tree? Are you gonna make a bed like this or a bed that's not on the ground so you can avoid leeches or some other infections? Where you gonna walk? You have to look at everything. Every path you take, every move you make, you have to look at the ground to see if there is not a snake, a scorpion, a spider, or a crocodile. Depends on where you're walking. The map is really huge and it's gonna take you a lot of time to figure everything out, get all the maps, get all the pieces together, find out and discover all the equipment that's around the map. In general, the game is really rewarding. I know I spent with a really good friend of mine over 160 hours in the game, although I chased the achievements and everything, so I spent a little bit time alone. We died like probably like I don't know like 1,000 times. It felt like 1,000 times. You just died over and over and over at the start until you finally found like a, let's say, the perfect spot on the map for your camp. There are a few spots on the whole map which are considered like the perfect, camping area for you to build your shelter or your tree house. The game is just incredible. There is nothing else to say about it. People are like, the game is really hard. It's a survival game. It's this, it's that. I mean, I played other survival games as well, but you're in a fucking jungle. There is nothing except what I know: jaguars, tigers, snakes, some tribes that are trying to kill you. Everything is just dangerous in a forest or the jungle, whatever you want to call it. It's a huge map. There's like, I don't know, a shitload of animals. Some of them you can tame, some of them are just going to kill you, like crocodiles or the jaguars, or also the tribe members. They also want to kill you. Even if you lose your sanity, you didn't pay attention to your health, to your proteins, carbs, fats, hydration. You're gonna lose your sanity slowly, and those tribe members are going to appear like in your dreams. You're gonna hear those freaking voices. I'm gonna try and include that to you so it really doesn't sound, let's say, lovely. It really sounds, disturbing. But at all, in my eyes, this is one of the best survival games you can play. Let me tell you some negatives about the game. They are not about the game, but it's about the players. It's not a very friendly game to new players because the game barely explains anything to you. You know, I had the same experience because the first few hours I played, I didn't know what to do or how to do anything. You have to use your brain, It's not just, I'm gonna open a book. Yeah, look at this, I'm gonna build that. No, you just have to discover everything and to build, to get your weapons, to get your food, your shit, everything that you need throughout the a whole survival game. Your first few hours are going to be just pain and confusion, and that's it. But the game is going to be fun afterwards when you learn some mechanics and everything. So give it some time. Play it. I played it probably like 15-20 hours, and I think I died each hour like 2 times. But I kept on pushing, and the game is fucking great, and that's the whole point of the game. Depending on where you wander, you can grow from a, peaceful area to a area attacked by a jaguar while hallucinating in about 3 seconds. Let me just give you my final thoughts before we move on to the achievements. Green Hell is not your casual survival game. It's harsh, immersive, and occasionally overwhelming. But that's exactly what makes it good. When you finally build a stable camp, cure your first infections, or survive for a week without dying, it feels like a freaking achievement in this game. You just feel the joy somehow. It's something different than from a, well, I know, Sons of the Forest or any other game. It's just, the feeling is just way better. But still, if you like survival games that reward learning and patience, this one is absolutely worth it. Yeah, but if you're looking for something chill, just forget it. That's not gonna be your type of game, because this game needs your patience and understanding. Let me tell you one more thing. Why is this, or why this was for me one of the hardest game to get all the achievements? This game has 68 achievements. Let's say most of them are like 70%, 80% are easy. Like, I made a fire. You have to make a fire. Welcome to the jungle. Survive one night in the jungle. Travel 64 kilometers in the game. The first step to greatness. You just have to die. Literally. That's the achievement. Just die. Self-defense. Kill a tribesman with any weapon. Vegan. That's one of the achievements, where you need to be patient. You have to survive 25 days on mushrooms and plant-based food in a higher difficulty. Welcome to the jungle or higher. I just did that. I was just in a freaking tree house and I had some water and that's it. Just drink water, sleep, drink water, sleep. So days pass by. Pacifist. Survive 10 days on the King of the Jungle difficulty without killing any animals, humans, or destroying any nests or traps. Iron Man. You have to create a full metal armor set for all 4 limbs. There is a separate challenge for that, so you have to do it all within 7 days. You have to let the maggots eat your infected wounds. Remove 50 leeches from your body. Keep the flame, so you have to keep a fire burning for 5 days. The one of the funniest achievements was got to catch them all. You have to have 12 unique diseases in the game. Also greedy, complete the story mode with the gold of sack in your backpack. You're gonna find the gold of sack in a gold mine when you play through the story mode solo. And you just have to survive with that thing and finish the game. And there are still many more achievements which are not that hard. It's like finding maps, discovering places, collecting some letters and stuff. You're gonna see it throughout the game. But there is one freaking achievement that almost destroyed me. And that achievement is called Green Hell. Green Hell is an achievement where you have to finish the whole game on a Green Hell difficulty. It took me 6 hours to finish that. 6 hours for one freaking achievement. You can do the game on solo mode, story mode, in around 2.5 hours. But the thing is with Green Hell, on Green Hell, is each time you die, you have to start from scratch, so from the start again. And you're gonna die. No matter how many hours you have in the game, you're gonna die eventually. You're gonna fuck up at some point because you didn't pay a tiny bit of attention. You're gonna die. That was the worst achievement I ever did. And it was a pain in the ass. I'm not gonna lie. Maybe somebody's gonna find it easier to do than me. But I spent 6 freaking hours to get that achievement. But I have it now, and I have all the achievements in the game. Let me tell you why these achievements matter or are fun. They drive exploration. Achievements like where you have to roam the jungle, not just build a base. You have to walk around, discover shit. Survival realism, letting wounds get infected, removing leeches, keeping a fire going. These things make the game feel not just like a gather, build game. They offer layered challenges. Some are meant for easy play, while the others are meant just to break yourself. And you also have the added replay value. You know, it's Green Hell. It's a fucking hell. Like I said, the game is amazing, a great game. One of the best survival games I ever played. You can do literally everything in the game. From dying, to getting infected, to getting killed, to hallucinating, from starving from food, poisoned, and everything that you can actually imagine is going to happen to you in this game. It's a lovely game. Still, is it worth it? Oh yeah, it fucking is. It's worth every second you spend in the game. Every, and I mean every second you spend in the game is fucking worth it. In the end, it's one of my favorite survival games. I'm gonna give it a 9 out of 10. I honestly would recommend this game for everyone to give it a try, to have some patience. It's gonna be rewarding. Trust me. Trust me on that one. That was my little Green Hell review. Hope you guys did enjoy it. Make sure to tell me about your experience in the comments down below. And I'll be seeing you in the next video.